Dear Harper, do you remember those long car rides Mom and Dad used to take us on to go camping? Dad would always pick the music, and we'd always complain, but by the end of the trip we'd be belting Elton John or the Rolling Stones from the back seat. Neither of us would admit it, but we loved those car rides. When I close my eyes now, that's the image of you I see. I don't know what's happening anymore. The last few days have been a blur, and it hurts to think about them. I don't know who that girl on the table in the hospital was, but she wasn't you. No, you're the girl I see when I close my eyes singing Tiny Dancer with me on the freeway. I didn't cry at your funeral. Everybody else did, but there was no possible way my sister was in that box. Funerals are for old people. Grandma's funeral was different. It was sad, but she was 86. Everyone was celebrating the long life she lived. People like her know what's coming for them, and they're ready. Some of them welcome death with open arms. You didn't know. You didn't have a dress picked out to be buried in. You were 17. You were in the middle of a freaking soccer game. You had plans to hang out with your friends later. I don't know what's happening anymore. I have to stop writing now. My head hurts. I love you, Harper. Love, Avery. Dear Harper, if Mom can forgive Uncle Todd for killing himself, why can't I forgive you for just dying? It's been a whole week since your funeral, and Mom wants me to go see Dr. Simon. She doesn't think me writing to you is a healthy coping mechanism. I think she thinks I don't really know you're dead or something, but I'm not stupid. I know you're not reading these letters. The man at the hospital said you had some kind of undiagnosed heart condition, and that all of the physical activity from soccer and stuff must have triggered it. But come on, Harper. How is it possible you didn't know? You must have felt some chest pains or something. People don't just die. And how come your doctor never found anything? We went in for all those yearly checkups where they take your pulse and use the stethoscope or whatever. How is it possible nobody saw this coming? And where the hell was God? God was supposed to protect you. I hate you, Harper. I hate you for dying. I hate you for leaving me. Dear Harper, ever since the funeral, Dad has been pulling out all the old photo albums he and Mom used to make for us. It's weird seeing your face again. You don't use your real smile in photos. I'm starting to forget the way you look when you smile. Sometimes during the day I forget that you're gone. I'll walk around expecting to see you, but of course you're not there. Sometimes I close my eyes before I walk into the house praying that miraculously I'll hear you at the piano, practicing for your next recital. But there is no next recital. The house is quiet. You haunt me the most at night. I can't sleep with all these what-ifs racing through my head. What if you hadn't gone to your soccer game that day? What if I had paid more attention? Maybe I could have realized something was wrong. What if there was some different way things could have happened that would have had made it so you could be here right now? I need you here, Harper. God, I have never asked you for anything before, but please, please, please give me my sister back. If you bring her back now, I promise I'll never complain about anything again. Just, please, God, I'll do anything. Just give her back. Please. Dear Harper, I know that you're dead. I knew you were dead before, but now I really know. Now I feel how dead you are. I feel it in every breath I take. Your death suffocates me. During the day, I can't focus on anything else. My eyes are open, but all I see is you. Or rather, all I see is that you aren't there. I lie in bed for hours, staring into nothingness, drowning in your death. At nights, the darkness swallows me. I try to remember you, your face, your voice, but you slip away from me. You're fading, and I can't tell what's real from what I've made up in my head. It's been a whole month now since I've written. Today's the first day I have the energy and the clarity to put all my thoughts into words. Mom took me to see Dr. Simon last week. She's getting really worried about me. It was the first time I left the house in weeks. Dr. Simon told me I should keep writing to you if I think it will help me move on. Nothing will help me move on, Harper. My sister is dead. I don't know if I'll ever get through this. What's the point of going on without you? Life is so flimsy. I don't want to feel this pain anymore. It hurts so much, but there's also this emptiness that's almost worse than the pain. Who knew that emptiness could be so full of nothing, and yet somehow all-consuming? Dear Harper, hey, it's been a while. I miss you every day. We're moving, Harper. Dad's job is sending him into the city, and we just sold the house. Mom and I went through your room the other day. It was the first time we spent a lot of time in there since you passed away. I think it was good for us. It's time for us to stop living in the past. Mom packed up a lot of your clothes and books for donation, but don't worry, I didn't let her get rid of your Pez dispenser collection. I think there are some things you're supposed to hold on to. I got my driver's license. I'm actually a pretty good driver. It hurt when I passed my test and you weren't there to see it. There are so many moments I wish you could have been there for. It's never going to stop hurting. I will always miss you, but I think I've finally realized that it's going to be okay. It's not okay that you're gone, but even though you're gone, I can still be okay. After you passed away, I stopped living my life. Your death made me feel like life was meaningless. In a way, I felt like I died too. Maybe I was right, and maybe life really is meaningless, but Harper, I have so much life ahead of me I want to live. I want to give my life meaning and honor you and your memory by not only continuing to live, but living my life to the fullest extent I can. It's true that life is short, and we don't really know how much time we have here. But we get to decide what we do with our time. And instead of wasting it, wishing I could turn back the clock or trade places with you, I want to be able to go to college and get a job, maybe get married. I want to be able to tell the people I meet about my wonderful sister Harper. I know I can't bring you back, but I can keep your memory alive. I think this is the last letter I'm going to write to you for a while. I think I'm ready to move forward. I love you, Harper. Your sister always, Avery.